Releasing in September of last year, Deliver Us the Moon delivered us a fantastic sci-fi thriller experience. That's right, I made that joke, deal with it. Now, to celebrate their recent RTX update, Wired Productions have given us a brand new RTX graphics card to give to one of you. But more on that later in the video. Matteo, before we get to all of that stuff, why don't you tell us a little bit about the guys behind the game?
All right, this game has been developed by Kelken Interactive. It's a new development studio based in Amsterdam. This is their debut title, and these guys have went really all out, technically speaking. This game looks amazing. Like for now, the game is only available on PC. Will come to console eventually in 2020, but already it looks stunning. And also, it's been the first indie game that got the RTX treatment, so that is pretty remarkable.
Absolutely. I mean, even looking at it before the RTX stuff came in, it's beautiful.
Really pretty.
Visually, just an absolute achievement by the guys at Kelken Interactive. In terms of the setting, we are looking at a slightly futuristic setting, and as is the case with these games very often, it's a very, very disparate dystopian future where the Earth has run out of resources and we've turned to the moon and mining colonies on the moon to get new resources back to Earth. But obviously something has gone wrong. We've lost all contact with the mining colonies, and you are now being sent as the last astronaut to try and find out what has happened.
Yeah, it does sound like a very narrative-intense game. I mean, most of these games that are set in space right now, they deal with, resource management or, I don't know, there's like survival elements in it. And this instead is a very, very refined single-player experience that you just play it for the story, I guess.
It is a very, very, very good puzzle game, though. It relies a lot on the player's intuition and kind of, there's no kind of Scooby-Doo moments of like, over here, sort of when you're looking for clues and that. You've got to kind of really look around and sort of use your brain a bit to figure out exactly how to move forward in the game. But before we talk your heads off about it, we've got for you the first 15 minutes of gameplay for you to enjoy. And after that, we'll tell you a little bit more about the RTX giveaway.
Stay tuned.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected to hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th latitude lines by late afternoon, and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to be a mild 46 degrees Celsius. This was Nicole Cage for World News 1, September 16, 2059. Wishing you a safe and happy day.
We're ready to start the mission. Do you copy? Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact. Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits. There she is, the Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good. to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch. It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online. Building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come, It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson.
Good. You're in the control center. Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible. Calculating new storm ETA. Clear? We have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now. Okay, the hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch. That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for. rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started. Orbital axis arm retracting. Be a little more careful. Perfect, just like was practiced. Auxiliary power units booting up. Gaseous oxygen vent arms safely in place. Sound suppression system engaged. Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start, 1. We have liftoff! The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1. The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson.
Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contacts. You'll be on your own for a while.
So as we mentioned earlier, the game back in December received a massive RTX update. Now, all the footage that we've shown you so far is without any RTX technology in use, but we have got some comparison footage for you to look at. Matteo, roll the clip. Now, the four main things which they've added to the game is they've taken advantage of NVIDIA DLSS, and then the three main ray tracing effects that you're going to be looking out for is shadows, opaque reflections, and translucent reflections. And you'll see here, there you've got a great example of the shadows on the knobs of the radio, and we've got some reflections coming up as well.
Yeah, it looks very, very, very stunning, honestly. As you can see, it's a night and day difference, especially in regards to the shadows and the lighting. There's going to be also another shot later on in the video where you're going to see like the reflection on a ball or something that it's like a little bit opaque. It's like this metal ball, and that is really, really impressive. Oh, there it is. You know, like RTX off now, it looks kind of, you know, like out of focus. Now look at it. You can actually see the astronaut in there. So yeah, it's as we said, it's the first indie game to ever have had an RTX update, and we are giving it away to you together with a graphics card that will allow you to, you know, like to have this amazing graphics and technology on your PC. What do you have to do? It's simple. You have to go to our social media platforms, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, you name it. The giveaway is already active, so no time, you don't have to wait. All the details are going to be also in the description, but you just head there, and thanks to Wired Productions and also to the developer, we were able to give away to you, to have for you, one GeForce RTX 2080 graphics card, and also 20 download keys for Deliver Us the Moon. So all for you to win, completely free. Also, the game is going to be on sale on our store for another couple of weeks. So it's 25% off. If you like what you've seen, just go and grab it.
And that's all from us today, guys. Make sure to check out the details of the giveaway in the
All the
description
links
below.
and stuff is going to be there.
And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Cheers.
Bye.